Everybody is creating content right now, and I absolutely love it. But there are too many people that actually aren't hitting the record button because they feel like they don't have the necessary equipment to press record. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you how you can take your content creation game to the next level, and I'm going to show you how you can take this right here. Yeah, you guys have missed it, the Samsung Q2U, and connect it to this right here, my iPhone 11 Pro, and actually have a mobile rig that is a content creation beast, and it is all you need. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, party people? My name is Walter Jennette, founder and creative director of Create, Inspire, and Solve. And on this channel, you can expect to find inspiration and solutions that are going to show you how to build a better brand, grow your business, and help you create a community around the things that you're most passionate about. So if this is your first time watching, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, and also click on that bell so you can be notified every single time that I post new content to the channel. But let's get into today's video. As I stated in the pre-roll, everybody is creating content right now. And I've been dropping a lot of content about that very fact. And I talk to so many people that say, hey, I'm almost ready to hit record. Hey, I'm almost ready to launch my YouTube channel. I just about have all the gear that I need. And I'm like, yo, like people are walking around with $1,000, $1,200 phones in their pocket. And they're talking about they don't have the gear that they need. And that's one of the things that frustrates me and bothers me, because we live in a YouTube social media society that puts too much priority on the gear that people are using. So if you feel like you don't have the Sony a7C or the Sony a6400 or the Sony a7 III or the Canon R5 or the Nikon Z7 or the Fuji X-T3 or X-T4, whatever it is that you're shooting on, or the Rodecaster Pro, you feel like if you don't have that, then you're not going to be able to create content. And that's absolutely not true. One of the previous videos I did, I told you everything that you see, the Rode mic, the Rodecaster Pro, the camera that I'm shooting on, the Sigma 16mm, all of these things, all of that started because I started shooting on a phone. And to this day, I still record a lot of content on my phone when I'm on the go. And I love doing that because, number one, it helps me keep things simple. It helps me keep a simple setup. All I need is me and the phone. I don't have to worry about the lights. I don't have to worry about everything else. But one thing I do love to focus on is the audio, because worst case scenario, even if the video is not great, it still gives me an opportunity to repurpose that audio. So that's kind of the purpose today. This video is more for you that are looking to say, okay, I want to start creating videos. I want to kind of get into that podcasting lane, and all I really have is a phone or an iPad, and I'm not really sure what to do or how to really take it to the next level. Well, I'm going to show you. Listen, it's been a long time. I've got the Q2U. You thought I got rid of it? No, this is still the primary mic that I use, especially when I'm on the go. And I'm going to show you how I take this and how I use it with my phone to create great content, whether it's going to be podcasting, whether it's going to be for IGTV, or whether even if I'm going live, if we go live on Instagram, or if you need to go live on Zoom or anything like that, same thing is going to apply, right? So there are three main things that you need to actually make this work. For the purposes of this video, I'm specifically talking about USB microphones, all right? I'm going to do another video showing how you can avoid using the USB route, but for the purpose of this video, we're talking about USB microphones. So number one, you need a USB microphone, and preferably something dynamic, and the greatest mic of all time, the Samson Q2U. You guys have seen me talk about this. You know how much I love this mic. I know you haven't seen it in a while, but trust me, this still gets a lot of use. I have 6 of these, all right? All right, so the one thing I love about the Samsung Q2U, for those of you who are not familiar with it, number one, it's a dynamic microphone. Number two, it only costs $69.99 right now on Amazon. Number three, this is both USB and XLR, so I can use this in a professional environment, and I can use this on the go, which is still professional. That's the purpose we're doing this video. So number one, you need a USB microphone, preferably the Samsung Q2U. Number two, you are going to need a Lightning to USB 3 camera adapter. Okay, I am actually using the Apple version, which is $32.49 right now on Amazon. I think it typically costs about $36 or something like that, and I think you save like $5 with Prime. Don't hold me to that. Now there are several other versions that are on Amazon. I've never bought them. I've had this probably 3 or 4 years, so this is the one that I've always used. Definitely feel free to save some more money. I think there are a couple of them out there that may be like $12, but you need a Lightning to USB 3 camera adapter. All right, that's the second thing that you're gonna need. All right, and number 3, you actually need a cable. The specific cable you need for this microphone is a USB mini cable. This is the old school cable back in the day that everybody probably had, and you probably still have laying around your house somewhere. It's the USB mini. For those of you who are techie, it's the USB mini B. All right, USB 2.0, USB mini B. All right, so you need the USB mini cable. This mini cable is actually going to go into the camera adapter, and you also see there's a space there for your actual charger, so you definitely want to make sure this is plugged up. For the purposes of this video, I'm not going to plug it up because my phone is actually charged, but really when you're doing long recording and you don't want to drain all your phone battery and you're on the go, you want to make sure your phone is plugged up into some type of charger, and then we're going to connect that to this and into the phone. All right, so we're gonna jump inside the phone, and I'm gonna show you how I would use this for video, and then I'm gonna show you how I would use this for the audio, all right? So right now you are listening to me through the iPhone microphone, all right? So even though it doesn't necessarily sound that bad because my voice actually projects, you can hear a lot of the room noise. You probably hear the fan going on in the background that's in another room because that microphone is built to pick up as much sound as possible. Apple has done a pretty good job with noise cancellation, you know, in the models that they've made so far. But again, this is decent audio. It's okay, but it's not the best. We want the best audio possible, all right? So now I'm actually going to plug up the microphone and then let you hear what that audio actually sounds like, all right? All right, now you're getting a chance to hear me coming through the Samsung Q2U. Do you hear how much better that sounds? And one of the pros that I left out is that I'm monitoring my audio through the Samsung Q2U. So it's like an all-in-one podcast studio because I'm able to plug my headphones directly into the microphone and I can hear myself and hear everything that's going on. So I really could stop right there. I really don't have to go any further. Everybody should be jumping in the links buying the microphone right now, but I just want to give you an idea of how you can really take your content to the next level. I tell everybody, hey, get started with the phone, start producing content, all right? When you're ready to go to the next level, you don't have to spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on an audio interface or even a microphone. You can actually take $70 to get the actual microphone, another $30 tops to get the interface, and you can probably find the cable at a thrift store. You probably got one laying around the house. So for roughly around $100, you can actually take your content, audio and video, to a totally different level, and this is what you're gonna get, all right? So this is just video. So I'm gonna show you, let's say for those of you that are trying to get into podcasting, let's go that route and see how we would actually get this set up, all on your mobile device. Man, this sounds good. But let's just say we wanna go inside Anchor, and I'm actually going to hit this record button, right? All right. And so you're actually going to hear what this sounds like inside of Anchor right now. All right. And it says you're holding a podcast mic. You've got a great microphone. All right. We got to give permission to it. Yeah, it's going to say yes. All right. So right now you're actually getting an opportunity to listen to me record a fake podcast inside of the Anchor application. For those of you who are trying to figure out how you can create content on the go and you think podcasting is an option for you, you definitely want to check out Anchor. Number one, Anchor is absolutely free. It is available on iOS and it may be available on Android devices, but don't hold me to that. I'm not really sure right now. But one of the things I love about Anchor, besides the fact that it's free, is that it gives me the ability to do things like this. I'm literally sitting at my desk, but let's say I was sitting in the car. Let's say I was sitting in a hotel. Let's say I was sitting in a restaurant and I had some great ideas or a conversation that I was having that I wanted to share with the rest of the world. I can jump inside of Anchor, I can hit record, and bam, it's going to go right there. And once I finish recording, Anchor actually takes care of distributing my podcast episode wherever I want it to go. So Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all of these different, I think I have like 12 different outlets where my podcast is actually played and you can actually pull it up other than on Anchor. So listen, anchor.fm is where you want to go. They're not sponsoring this. This is not a paid ad. Anchor, shout out to me if you want to use this, as far as your marketing. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an idea to say, hey, we showed you how to record the video. Now I'm going to show you how to record the audio, and you have absolutely no excuse. If you have a phone, if you have an iPhone, if you have an iPad, if you got a tablet, if you got the Samsung Q2U, then that's all you need. And you can do all of this on a budget. Anchor is free. The microphone costs like $70. You can probably find one cheaper that's used. You probably got a mini USB cable laying around the house, and the only other thing you need is that Lightning to USB 3 camera adapter that's going to help you connect all of the pieces together. So let me know, how do you feel about this? How does it sound? All right, I'm finishing up recording this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Okay, so listen, we've pretty much eliminated all excuses as to why you have not hit the record button yet. Whether you're trying to start a YouTube channel and you're trying to record videos for social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever. We've eliminated the excuse. If you're trying to start a podcast, we've eliminated the excuse. Again, you don't have to spend $1,000. You don't even have to spend $500. You don't even have to spend $200. Roughly for $100 or less, you can actually take your content creation game to the next level. You've already got the phone. You probably only need to add the audio piece, and bam, there you go. So hopefully you found value in this video. Listen, drop me a comment below. Let me know, what are you using to record your videos? What are you using to record your podcast? And is this something that you would consider actually using, whether you're on the go or whether you're sitting in front of your desk like me? But again, if this is your first time watching, if this is your second time watching, if this is your 100th time watching and you haven't done so, feel free to hit that subscribe button and also click that bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.